Greetings, welcome to my channel. This is a November 2025 reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or however Libra resonates with you or your chart. I'm going to do a Celtic cross today. I'm going to lay down the cards and then I will talk about the cards a bit and clarify the cards, and then we'll get some advice and close out with an oracle message. Okay, please check out my other readings. This is a new channel, so I have lots of readings that have been uploaded. So please let me know what you like, if it resonates. And yeah, let's get into this, Spirit. What is the message for Libra for November 2025? Okay, we'll start there. Okay, Libra. For the overall energy, we have the Three of Swords. There could be some pain and heartbreak here. That could be the theme or, overarching idea of the reading. This could be a release of pain. I am getting that there's currently, or at least in the month of November, there's going to be some struggles here with moving forward is what I'm getting. So let's get into this reading. In the position of your current state, Libra, we have your energy here with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a young energy. So you could be young, or it could be the case that there's something that was not fully developed, whether it be a relationship, something you're working on, a project, or even within yourself. I feel like there's been a sense of curiosity and interest in someone. And some struggles that have potentially come along with that. But we're going to, again, clarify these cards. So we'll get deeper into the meaning of each of these. In the position of the blockage or challenge, we have the Lovers card. This is actually... well, no, there's one other major arcana here. So there's a blockage here, and this could be a connection with someone else. It could be someone else coming into a dynamic. There could be a sense of needing to make a choice about a connection here. The Lovers card, for a lot of you, I am getting that there is someone else here that's potentially, at least someone that you care or love a lot. It's going to be a different person for each of you. I feel like there is some sort of ending that's happening here, or new beginning. In the position of what's at the top of your mind and what's coming to fruition, we have the Devil card. And so, Libra, you could be struggling with addiction. You can be struggling with, addiction comes in many forms, right? From drugs to video games to gambling to all kinds of addictions, right? We are, coffee addictions, right? Nicotine, those kinds of things. So there could be something that you are kind of giving way to or being tempted by currently. This could be another person. Like I said, this could be someone else coming into a situation. There could also be a opportunity here for liberation from something that has kind of kept you under, I heard lock and key, but like under someone's thumb or excuse me. So yeah, but we'll know more. That's pretty significant here given the Lovers and the Devil is here. For some of you, you may be thinking that someone is not being honest or someone's being deceitful. In the subconscious, we have the Five of Cups. And so this is very emotional energy of focusing on the past and not letting things go. Sometimes that can create a sense of missing opportunities, right? That are here because sometimes we can get so focused on the pain and the hurt and the loss of something that we are unable to, put our focus in other areas. For some of you, this may be a sense of focusing on someone else and not yourself. Some sort of codependency here that could be happening. In the past, we have the Six of Wands. And so this is indicating that there was some sort of success in the past. This could be like power couple vibes. This could be you being successful in reaching your goals, or you feeling successful in a relationship, like you had it all. There also could have been an upset here. That could be currently what's happening. I don't really see an ending here, but there are several new beginning cards here because you have 3 aces on the table here. So, something that was successful may have ended in the past. Again, once we clarify these cards, we'll know a little bit more. In the near future, we have the Ace of Wands. New, passionate, exciting, creative, spiritual, potentially, opportunity, idea, or phase of something. So this is very new. This is just like planting the seeds. So in the near future, you're definitely moving forward from something. Some of you, it may have been some sort of addiction. If we think of this in like terms of, maybe in the past you had recovered from some sort of addiction. You may be struggling with that currently with the Devil card here. And then in the future, we have this, this Ace of Wands. The Page of Swords, again, is a very young energy at the center of your reading here. And so it can be thoughtless at times. Even though air is about the mind, the page is so young that the page doesn't quite understand cause and effect, so to speak. Okay, in the position of your what's influencing you, we have the Ace of Cups. So beautiful energy here. This is going to mean different things for different people, but there's an influence here of an opportunity for like someone's offering love, an opportunity for you to grow in self-love and working on stability here. Something that's also, it's like stable, but it's also very emotionally fulfilling. This may be what you want as a new beginning. There could be a relationship. Again, this could be an offer. In the position of your environment and how others see you, we have the Six of Swords. And so your environment, you are moving on. The Six of Swords is a card of moving to calmer waters, but still carrying pain from the past, right? Still Still holding on to this. So moving, right? Which is great, but also still, you know, not ready to let go. Some of you may be, you know, getting help from a friend to move forward in this time. In the position of hopes and fears, we have the Seven of Cups. This can be a fear of overwhelm. It can be a fear of manipulation. It can be a fear of, you know, what I'm really getting is just like this heavy feeling or fear that there's going to be too much going on for you and you're not going to be able to, or you're going to find it hard. Or maybe some of you fear making a choice. This could be in, you know, what direction that you're going. This could be whose opportunity or who you want to give your cup of love to. And in the last position, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So third ace on the table. We do not have the Ace of Swords here, but we do have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Wands. So certainly some new things coming in for you. This is a offer, an outcome of something stable coming in for you. It may require you to make some hard decisions. It may require a weighing of pros and cons, and again, just kind of that so much is happening that I'm getting this feeling of overwhelm. But it seems whatever, you know, this Ace of Wands is in the near future, this new beginning and this offer of stability is great and influencing the situation, the Ace of Cups. So that's all very exciting. So let's dig into this. It's 12:18 on the timer. Spirit, why is the Three of Swords here for Libra? Why is the Three of Swords here for Libra? Okay. We have the Two of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Three of Swords. You gotta love or hate when a card confirms itself. So yeah, there could have been a false start here or something that you were really hopeful for, something that was successful and moving forward that you created. Again, you could have been working or connected with someone else for this. You may have felt that you poured a lot into a situation or a project. You may feel that you don't have the resources to move forward right now because, you know, sometimes pain can be that way, right? It can be debilitating. Why is the Page of Swords here in the current energy? Why is the Page of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Page of Swords here, Spirit? Page of Swords is clarified by the Fool card, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting here in the current state in November. There is a new beginning with the Fool card. I feel like you're very hesitant to give. Whatever happened in the past may have been due to reciprocity, whether that's love or money or, you know, attention, time, whatever the case may be. But again, something very new here is is available to you currently in the month of November. You feel like you have to watch your back here is what I'm getting specifically. There may be someone in your realm that is distrustful, that has hurt you, or that is triggering those feelings for you. Why is the Lovers here as the challenge or blockage? The Lovers is clarified by the Hermit, the Moon, and the Six of Swords. I feel like this is about Libra, maybe you not knowing what it is that you want. Again, there could be a lot of options that are confusing to you. There could be, trauma or pain from the past that is making it hard for you to see the direction to move. This may be why some of you are asking or needing help. You're not fully seeing, it could be an opportunity or a direction. And I'm assuming it's because of this this Five of Cups here. Spirit, why is the Devil here in the what's coming to fruition position? Why is the Devil here? Okay, the Devil is clarified by the Ten of Wands, which came out in reverse, the Queen of Swords, which is your energy, and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you've been suffering, Libra, for some time with someone or something, again, that has not been helpful for you. I feel like you had a lot of high hopes for something, and I feel like you carried a lot of burdens. This could have led to you potentially engaging in behaviors that tempt you or are not great for you. Also, for some of you, I am getting that this is about an opportunity to liberate yourself from carrying the burdens of others. So for some of you, this is about someone. For others, this is about you and yourself and you. And I think, it's this Five of Cups here that's getting in the way. But there is a sense of wanting independence within yourself, stability within yourself. Spirit, why is the Five of Cups here? Please clarify the Five of Cups. 1918 on the timer. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here? One more card. Okay. Five of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Emperor, and the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's underlying, kind of what's impacting this subconsciously is there was some sort of deceit or control and or controlling person. For some of you, someone else that has made it hard to move on. Others of you, there's a sense of self, I heard deprecation. I was going to say self deceit, denial, because of a need to control. And so there is a sense here of Libra, thinking that you got through something that you haven't. And maybe you've been telling yourself that it's going to work out, it's going to work out, I know it's going to work out, or everything's fine, I don't have any emotional wounds, which, we all do, right? We're all human. We all get wounded and hurt because we have conscious and ego and souls, right? And values. So, yeah. Why is the Six of Wands here? Spirit, please clarify the Six of Wands. Okay. The Six of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune that came out in reverse. The Star and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you may have had some bad karma that came in, whether that be from this life or a past life. Excuse me. It was a turning of the wheel. I feel like you were working really hard towards wish fulfillment and self-love, and, I feel like you were headed in the right direction, and something has switcherooed here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's been flipped on its head is what I'm hearing. Or it was in the past, okay? Again, this was something that was successful at one time, or you wanted to be successful. You may have been recognized. For some of you, in the past, there may have been something that came out publicly about you that has kind of shifted a situation. Okay. Why is the Ace of Wands here in the near future? Okay. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Death card. There's that ending for this new beginning. The King of Wands and the Devil. I see you in the near future working on this temptation, this struggle, this addiction. It could be coming to an end. Again, a lot of you may have been working on something like that and maybe had a relapse of some sort. I feel like you have this new opportunity. Something's coming in to get you out of that, whether that be a person or another situation, someone that's helping you, a mentor, a father figure. Could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. there is an opportunity to liberate yourself from this through a creative project. Spirit, why is the Ace of Cups here and what's influencing the situation? Why is the Ace of Cups here? Please clarify the Ace of Cups. Okay, the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, someone could be coming in to offer you housing or a place to live for stability. Some of you may have an opportunity to move in with someone else, whether this be family or get a mentor or a friend or someone that you are connected to romantically. But there's a progression here with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. And the Four of Wands, that's highly talking about a, you know, home situation, a family situation. Someone may be offering you some sort of resources that helps you to attain stability as well. Okay, let's clarify this Seven of Cups in hopes and fears. Spirit, why is the Seven of Cups here in hopes and fears for Libra? Why is the Seven of Cups here? The cards are all over the floor today. Okay, the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups, which was in your subconscious. That, you know, hard time letting go. Not seeing opportunities because we're focused on something else. The Hanged One and the Knight of Pentacles. There could be a lot of people kind of in your ear or, you know, with ideas that can feel, I'm hearing invalidating, because I still see you focused on these cups over here, right? With this Five of Cups also here. I feel like you are fearful that if you let go of whatever this is, that you will have to shift, potentially a perspective. And I think that is, I mean, that could be a hope or a fear, right? It can be both simultaneously. You're having a hard time feeling grounded is a fear. Having a fear of not being grounded as well, not being stable, not moving forward in your pursuits or activities, behaviors. Okay, let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles as the outcome. Spirit, why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Wands. This is beautiful energy of an opportunity for you to stabilize through rest and healing. You may be working or overworking, burnt out And there's an opportunity, there's an outcome here from the reading. So based on all that we've been discussing, the outcome is going to be this new offer of stability. I feel like this is going to be something that you have the power to manifest through your exploration within yourself, your spirituality, and in rest. Rest is resistance. So, got to take care of you, Libra. So, interesting reading. Let's get some advice and then an oracle card, and then we're going to close this out. What is the advice for Libra that I haven't already said? What is the advice for Libra for November? Okay. You have the King of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. The advice here is for you to be open to seeking help from others. Things are not as hard as they feel. This Eight of Swords is very much about self-imposed worry and stress. There are people around you to support you, Libra. I feel like there's some sort of mentor here, or father figure that is here to support you and help you. With this Three of Pentacles, it's really about teamwork and, trust me, I know it's hard to ask for help, but sometimes that is required because we are not meant to go through this life without community. And I think at least in America, and not in all cultures, but in most of America, I'll say, I feel like we don't know how to be in community. We're very isolated and very much, as you all know, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. That is not the way, right? The way is through connecting with others, learning and teaching and growing with others. So Libra, I'm going to remind you that you have a lot to teach and show others. You may be in a time where you're on the receiving end of that. So please take advantage of that for those that resonates with. Again, I know it's easier said than done. Let's get an oracle message for Libra for November 2025. Spirit, what is the oracle message? Ooh, ginkgo. Gotta get my book. Card number 39, the Record Keeper. Ginkgo endures. Ginkgo embodies an understanding of what can be lasting. It is the memory keeper, the bricklayer of our foundation, the stone in the stream tumbling to a smooth beauty. As we pass through life, we have millions of experiences, large and small. A mosquito bite, a juicy peach, a car accident, the death of a beloved, a rowboat at sunset. We retain these memories in different parts of ourselves in varying ways. These memories can become activated and lodged in our bodies, our decision-making, and our intuition. Our memories change as we change, and the information they contain of what is fundamental about our nature also continues to morph as we do. Ginkgo bears the weight of remembrance so that we may learn and grow and thrive beyond our memories. It is known across the world as both a symbol and a tangible being of longevity. The ginkgo tree has lived essentially biologically unchanged for 200 million years. They have lived through eras, epochs, and eons. Ginkgo is their own botanical family with no other living related species. Ginkgo has known the dinosaurs, the mammoths, and so many extinct plants and animals. Friends have passed through their life cycles on this planet. Ginkgo is an ally for tapping in to the annals of time, to the most ancient library of the living and the memories harbored by the oldest form of life. If you need a bridge to your ancestors, to before them and before that, Ginkgo connects us to the oldest lineage imaginable. If you seek to understand something of where you came from and what has come previously, or to connect with the cycles of evolution, death, and reawakening, Ginkgo is waiting for you. So, Libra, I hope that was helpful. Know that sending prayers, love, and light to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Peace and blessings, y'all.